Welcome back everyone. In today's video we'll be checking out this X-Men Collector's Edition Spider-Man 2-pack. So this has Juggernaut versus Spider-Man. This is from 1994 and this was a Walmart exclusive. You can see both of the figures there, Juggernaut on the left and Spider-Man. And Spider-Man comes with a parachute. Before we open this, let's check out the front of the package and the artwork. We have two sides to this. We have the X-Men side and this Marvel Spider-Man side over here. So I think that looks really neat, like the artwork of these 90s action figures. And on the back we have a little bit of a write-up of both of the figures, Juggernaut versus Spider-Man. Spider-Man again comes with that web parachute. You can see a little bit closer look of kind of how that looks like, a bit of a diagram there of how that looks. And then some really neat figures and sets, vehicles that we can collect from this series or this set. So those are really neat. And we'll be unboxing more from this set or collection coming up. So again, this is from 1994, and you can always tell, usually on the back it'll say what year it's from. This is 1994, you have the barcode there. All these other figures, several different Spider-Man figures to collect. All right, here we go everyone. We are going to unbox this all the way from 1994. Here it goes. I can already tell this is going to be really neat. We'll definitely have to check out the Spider-Man figure first with this parachute. So here's a look at Spider-Man first. Has his signature classic red and blue Spider-Man suit. And it looks like there's some pretty cool articulation going on, kind of somewhat limited, but has the necessary movements for an action figure. A lot of the newer figures have that movement or articulation on the foot. This one doesn't. Can still move his elbow a little bit, which is kind of stiff because, you know, this is from 1994. I don't want to force it. This one does move better. But best of all about this figure is the parachute. I think it's super neat having this parachute. I mean, how often do you see a figure come with a parachute? Not very often. So yeah, here's a look at that parachute. Let's see, let's open this up here. So yeah, pretty cool. That's a huge parachute, so this should definitely work. Lots of things for Spider-Man to get tangled up in with this parachute. And we can remove this quite easily. It's a little bit more challenging to put those cuffs around his wrist from the parachute, but getting them off is a lot easier. And that's not really that difficult or anything. It just takes longer than taking them off, because taking them off, you just kind of, if I can get a hold of this, okay, maybe this one's getting to be a little bit more challenging than I thought. Okay, we just slide it over his hand. So yeah, there it is, Spider-Man. We're getting a closer look now without the parachute on. And it does come with this collector pin also, which these are fun to collect. We've gotten these with some other figures before, and I still keep the collector pin. I think those are pretty cool. It says Spider-Man right on the front, and then has Spider-Man's face there. All right, next up we have our Juggernaut figure. Cool, so we can move his arms up and down like this and get some kind of like punching action. Actually, we just pull this down like that. You can do it like that too if you want, but I think that looks pretty neat just like that. So Juggernaut is definitely limited on the articulation here, with his legs moving kind of like a Star Wars figure would, you know, just kind of forward and back like the old Star Wars figures. No articulation or movement in the knees or the feet. This should definitely be easy to stand though, shouldn't have any problems balancing. Here's a close-up of Juggernaut. And one more look at the back of this figure. It also comes with this accessory, so we can put this over his shoulders, and it just kind of rests in place. It doesn't look like it snaps in place really, it just rests in place. So yeah, pretty cool figure. I like this figure, but I really like this Spider-Man figure, and that he comes with a parachute. So super awesome. Thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you next time.